I forgot what point I was going to make. Hold on. Oh, so like I said, you had AIDS, you had uh the virus or whatever they had. Different shit came at different times and different points in our life, right? Then you got the whole wave of the LGBTQ plus, and I did a whole show on that, and y'all could go back and look at that and um what was it called? Damn, what was the name of the show I did on it? But it had to do with the New York City and the village and the bar downtown, which started the whole lesbian, bisexual, gay movement, which spawned all the way into all this. But the point was that these people, it was illegal for all the stuff that's going on today, like a man becoming a woman, and all this stuff was illegal, and it was deemed a mental illness, right? But when he figured shit out, hey, positive on positive, negative on negative, we don't make a bunch of more babies in this country to take care. So what was now hidden, if we bring this to the forefront and we promote it, this will slow down the production that we once was trying to do. Damn, why we saying these people are mentally ill? No, let's bring these motherfuckers out in the open and say it's okay, because the more people that live like they do, the less people are being made. Now, I know I done paraphrased the shit out of that, but that's ultimately bringing it back around to where we are today, right? And what my point was is this: all y'all women, all you men that think that this LGBTQ plus lifestyle doesn't affect your family lineage, is lineage, right? That's the word. Let me look it up. Lineage, right? The family tree. Oh, this is a good picture for it. This is fucking a good picture. I love it. Yeah, this I need this. Let me this is lineage, right? Let me show y'all this. This is such the perfect example. The family lineage, right? Now, here's what they did, right? Y'all see the top of the tree, right? Let's go to the root of the tree, the bottom, right? I wish I could do this the opposite way, but I'll do it this way, and then I'm gonna break it down, right? So we got, right. You got your grandpa and your grandma, right? Now for us, let's say you in your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, right? Your grandpa, your grandma might have had anywhere from 5 to 10 kids, right? Maybe your great grandmother, right? And then now your parents might have had, I'd say 3 to 5 kids, right? Because the eras change, right? So you see how you go from the right here, the grandpa, the grandparents, and then you come to the mother and father, right? And then let's say my era, right? I will have my siblings, right? And then there's me, right? Now I start producing with my spouse, right? You see where it says you, your spouse, right? Now you see your mother and your father, right? And then your siblings. That's going to be us, everybody that's watching right now, right? That's going to be us. Like it's me and y'all my siblings, right? So all the women in here, y'all my sisters, all the fellas in here, y'all be my brothers. So I got one brother and I got one sister, right? And that would be all the men, all the women in here, right? So now I go and I get married, right? My brother, he gets married, and my sister gets married, right? They have a kid. So now I got a niece and a nephew, right? From my sisters out there. And then I got a niece and a nephew from my brothers out there, right? But so now you see from the grandparents, the root of the tree, that is your lineage right there. That's where the and under them those grandparents are they parents and they great grandparents and they great grandparents and they parents, right? So that's the root of the tree from going under, right? Now what happens is when it get up to us, right? Let's say me and my spouse, we have a child, right? Right here it says daughter, right? So me and my spouse, we have a child, right? And then our child has a daughter, it says daughter or slash son-in-law, right? They get married. My child has get with somebody, and then they have 2 children, 3 children, right? So now I got 3 grandchildren at the top of the tree, right? Let's say this. Let's say my sibling right here, my sisters, right? Right here. Let's say my sister right here and my brother right here are both gay. And they don't have no kids, right? Say they both gay. What happens to the left side of that whole tree? What happens to the right side of that whole tree? It dies, right? It dies with my 2 siblings, all my brothers on my right and all my sisters on my left. After y'all die, that whole side of that tree, it never exists. It don't happen, right? So now I got my mother, like my grandparents created my mother and father who created me, right? Me and my spouse, we create a child, right? And they get with a man, right? Or a woman, and them 2 have 3 kids, right? Say all 3 of these kids are gay. This whole tree dead. Do y'all understand that? You see that? If my siblings, right? Right here, if my sibling here, all my sisters in here in the chat, y'all my siblings, where it say your sibling. On the left, all my sisters in here. If y'all my sisters and the brothers, on my right, all y'all, if y'all both gay or y'all don't have kids, right? The whole left side of this fucking tree is dead. That shit don't happen. The whole right side of this tree is dead. You see how bare the tree becomes? Now your grandfather and your mother and father, once y'all two die, my sisters and my brothers, if y'all don't create more life, if I don't create more life, let's say all three of us become gay or decide not to have trips, children, right? This tree dead. This shit, the green part, that shit, it goes from the mother and father to the root up to us, and then this tree, this whole fucking tree is dead. That means, in other words, your whole family dies right there. So me and my siblings, when we get old, if we don't make no children, who's to take care of us? Right? We don't got no kids to take care of us. We ain't got no grandkids to take care of us, right? So with this whole mentality that they created, all they doing is killing the family tree, right? Because if I don't have no kids, my mother ain't and never be a grandmother. My father don't become a grandfather, right? And if I'm the only child, if something happens to me, they left alone in this world. You know what I'm saying? This is what we here to do, to reproduce. Right? Think if look at the Jacksons, Michael Jackson family, right? You see how many it is of them, right? Michael's dead. He was the breadwinner, right? But look, Janet, Jermaine, Tito, Marlon, all these brothers are still around, still here to take care of the mother. Joe Jackson died, right? Imagine it was just Joe Jackson, Catherine Jackson, and Michael. And Michael passed away. And then Joe passed away. Who would be here for Catherine Jackson now? But the fact that they built family, right? They even got grandkids that can take care of their grandmother now, because that's how old the kids are. So before you go cutting your family tree down, understand that you people can be whoever you want to be in life. But know that there wasn't a time when this all wasn't pushed in your face. It wasn't a time where it was all over TV and cartoons and this, that, and the other. If it wasn't there before, start thinking about, then why did that change? Why they put it out there? Oh, because everybody, people wanted to be free, this, that, and the other. Where is the other end of that spectrum? Let people be what they want to be. Cool. But with people being what they want to be, what is the benefit in it for them? Less people being produced. You see this tree? If you don't agree, just remember that tree. You ain't got to agree with me. Just remember the tree. Motherfuckers don't like hearing the truth, boy. Stonewall Inn, yeah, Stonewall Inn. That's the show I did it on, about the Stonewall Inn. That's where it all started. That's where it all started. The Stonewall Inn. Y'all go do your research on it. You go in the Stonewall Inn in the Greenwich Village in New York City, downtown. Go do your own research and see where this whole thing started. It was only in like 69, 68, 69.